There you go. We're live, baby. Welcome, Scouts.
Hello.
Are we on? Okay, yeah, we're on. Here we are.
I saw a lights, camera, action comment. Howdy do.
All right, boys, make sure you're all here. Where are y'all from? Right? Kelly's favorite question.
Yes.
237 Scouts here. Welcome, boys.
Yes, guys. Let us know, where are you from? Where are you tuning in from? Like always, I know some of you guys are here in the Newfoundland time zone. Some of you guys are far, far away. It's morning or midday or even midnight. So let us know where you're coming in from.
Yeah, most people aren't in Newfoundland. Let's get real.
Oh, well, there are some, you know.
Littlefoot, what are you at?
Missouri. See, he's in Newfoundland. Come on. Florida, Michigan. Ooh, South African living in Iceland.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Delaware.
Denmark. Western Australia. Perth. Wow. England. Tennessee. Greece.
Wow. That's pretty exotic from here.
I know.
Greece is so far from St. Joseph's.
It definitely is. Someone said I saw
Missouri.
Tasmania earlier. Yeah.
Dang.
Goodness me. England, New Mexico, France.
Tasmania, that's probably the furthest one away.
Yeah.
We've seen tonight.
Yeah. The Netherlands. Los Angeles, California.
LaBelle.
LaBelle, Internet Grandma. Hello. I love her. She's so sweet.
Dubai, dang.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, we got some peeps here, boys.
Yeah, we're just here on the island, little Newfoundland.
A little Newfoundland, drinking coffee at 8 o'clock at night. Crazy for around here. The day really got away from us. One of those days. It's been busy. Right before this, we've been doing my first, what do you call it? A baby
Birthing coaching.
Birthing coach. We've been doing the online birthing coach.
Yes.
And this was the first night that you needed two people. The husband was involved, so just finished doing that. Out in the rain all day, doing siding and stuff on the house. And Kelly's been doing work in here. We're trying to rush around with one more full week ahead before Christmas. So we're trying to scramble around and get out there finished, so we got a place to enjoy Christmas. But boys, welcome. We're going to keep this hopefully mostly about Camp Scout. We always kind of, go off to the side a bit and answer some, YouTube type questions on what's going on out here and whatever. We're mainly here to talk about Camp Scout, which is, the charity that we're all starting together. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's your first time. Welcome. Great community of people here. The reason we're doing this is because when this kind of all started, the outpour of love and good people in the community in the comments, it's a real shame to not do something together with all this, because the world could use it. The world's a great place, but also the world is changing quick, and we kind of want to help people stick, keeping the outdoors and not forget the simple things, community, nature, self-reliance. All these skills, like, they might just seem like it's lighting a fire or building something, but really it's a mental thing that's happening there. And the self-reliance thing that really does something for you, for your psyche, for who you are. And we want to help preserve that and help share it. That's what we're doing here. So welcome. 862 Scouts right here right now.
Up, everybody?
I got itchy in my nose. I can't stop picking my nose. I'm not picking, just itchy. Also,
your mother would totally comment on this.
We do got a guest tonight. Our boy Richard. Finally, we talked about having Richard on here before, and it kind of fell through due to our inability to run the stream. But now we got the new tech.
Yeah.
We can do it. If you notice, it might look better tonight. We got a white light back there, so it's not so yellow on your TV. Mm-hmm. We listen to what you guys say. We're paying attention. But anyway, our boy Richard is going to be here tonight. He's standing on the sidelines waiting his turn. Let's talk about Camp Scout. We also are going to show you our first slide tonight. And it's a design from our boy Chris over in Ireland, who's also just a scout who reached out through all this, through the internet, offered his services, his help for free to design the logo for Camp Skote. So we're going to show that here tonight. See what you guys think. Get some feedback. If it's a go, we'll start doing stuff with it.
Yeah, buddy. I just took a look at them and I'm like, oh, I really like these. So I think we're all in for a treat. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be stoked about it. Yes. But yeah, it's been awesome. Like Maddie said, the outpour and just the natural gravitation that so many of you guys have to want to do something good in the world, whether it's volunteering your time, volunteering your ideas or your funds. All of those contribute to the greater collective of Camp Skote, which is going to be such a huge thing. It's already such a huge thing. I feel
it's
like
amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
We have like real team members now. So yeah, everything's like falling into place just as it should. And that feels really great. Feels really, really good.
Yeah, it's really surreal sitting here and like, this old house, this new kitchen we just built on, this old house out here in St. Joseph's, not a power line in sight or a road, just running all this off of Starlink, and then sitting here in the kitchen and having these, we had a board meeting the other night for the board of directors of the charity, and all just a bunch of, white-collar professional folk, agreeing to come and talk to a couple hillbillies here like this. And really for me, it was pretty surreal being like, wow, like, this is really happening. There's a lot of people out there that kind of believe in something like this and believe that, not just the youth. This ain't just about youth. I know we talk a lot about youth, but it's not just about youth.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people my age, lots of people older than us, lots of people in general that feel a bit of disconnect and that could really benefit from some service that Camp Skote could provide, whether that's coming to the free physical camp,
Mm-hmm.
or whether that's joining up in some, once in a lifetime adventure where some scouts lead you through it, and it's all funded right through this. That's how we're doing it, So, yeah, lots to share.
Lots to share, lots to do, lots to create together. And yeah, this whole thing, Camp Skote, is basically just like the house. Like, you guys are here with us every single week. This is, I think, 9 weeks in a row. Now, I think this is the 9th town hall. Someone quote me on that. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's the 9th one.
Wow.
And it's like, we're all building this together. Almost 1,100 of you guys right now.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Speaking of that, let's talk some numbers. I know a lot of people love talking numbers. We're all about transparency here at Camp Skote. That's why we want you guys to meet the board members on here, who are also just all scouts who came through internet. We don't know these people personally. We're getting to know them. And also, when it comes to the funds, we want you to see like your donations. All the money is coming through this chat right now. The membership money, all of it, where it's going, what we're doing with it. Right now, not a single penny has been spent of your guys' money or donations. But all in all, from the members, from the monthly memberships, because every month there's a big spike one day a month, and that spike's recently happened. So just from the memberships, we have raised $21,780 from the monthly memberships. So thank you guys for that.
Yes.
And all the chats, just like here now, there's people sending a few bucks here and there. God love every one of you. From the chats, we've raised $7,898. Insane. So that's, all in all, it's $29,678 just from this right here, what we're doing right now. There's some potential big sponsors in the wings, like we talked about our boy Todd down in Florida, and there's others like that. So we're doing it. Something I am noticing, I don't want to just let it trickle away. I want to ask you guys what your opinion is. I've been watching the numbers on the memberships. I'm not asking people to do the memberships. All the members already agreed that we're not going to hold anything back from non-paying members.
Yes.
Because we feel like everyone's voice should be heard. You shouldn't have to pay to play. That being said, the membership that monthly due is really going to be the backbone and really help this thing get going and keep going. Once we're off to the races, it won't be so vital. It'll help. The number's going down. At one point we're at 1,700. Now I just checked right before we started this. We're at 1,546 members. A lot of people. That's a lot of members.
Yeah.
That's still going to convert to a lot of money each month. But it's not going in the direction we want. We want it to keep going up. The goal of my mind is 10,000 members. 10,000 monthly paying members. The that's some serious backbone for Camp Scout to really keep this thing on the trajectory that we all want it and reach as many people as we can.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you guys now, what could we do to help encourage the members to stay and also to join? I know we all talked about you shouldn't have to pay to play.
Mhm.
Everything should be for everyone. But are we going to keep that going, or is there some incentive that we should do for the members? I know all there is right now is the members are going to vote on stuff. If there's something to vote, the members would vote on it. Other than that, there's nothing. Should we be worried about it? Should we let that number dwindle down and just let it go? What do you guys think? Tell us in the comments now. We're gonna see what you guys think.
Yes, we're gonna take a peek.
Raffle. Yeah, I kind of thought about that, like a giveaway. Could do a monthly giveaway.
Yeah, we were thinking of that. Something with like the merch. Incentives for members is good. Yes, I agree.
Call from the ghouls.
Something for the members would be great. Oh, exclusive merch. That's a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that we could do.
Membership perks, okay. You need to have values, you know.
Yeah.
Discount merch for members, is that enough? Don't change a thing. See, I like that, Robert. That's kind of where my head's at too. I'm like, as time goes on, maybe we'll all sift out, and the people that are willing to do the monthly thing, just God bless them, and I don't know, because I don't like the idea of people having to pay for anything.
Yeah, I love the idea, and I love the fact that we do keep the town halls open for everybody. Like Maddie said, you don't need to pay anything to be here right now, to be getting this information, to be hanging out with us for an hour once a week. You don't need to pay anything. However, I do understand wanting an incentive, at least something, you know. And yes, being able to vote on things for Camp Scout is very important, and that is for our members. But I like the idea of maybe like a cool like merch for members or something like that.
I'm like what people are saying. I'm seeing a lot of whole don't change anything.
Yeah, honestly, we're here to help the camp. Yeah, we love that, June.
Maybe I did see someone say some behind voting rights. I already got the voting rights. Maybe some behind the scenes footage. That could be something. We could do a little rough edit maybe once a month. I don't know. Maybe something about it. Something I just want to put out there to you guys all, so that it doesn't come up down the road. Like, oh, what happened? Like, where's all the members gone? I'm just throwing it out there now. This is a town hall meeting. Make you guys all aware of it. Yeah. Stay as it is. Yeah. Don't change a thing. Okay, Buzz, I'm all about it. Don't change a thing. Melissa likes the videos. Kelly exclusive song. Kelly handmade necklace. That could be something. Every member gets a necklace.
Could I make 1,000 necklaces? Could I make
10,000
necklaces? It's possible. It is very possible.
I kind of like the idea of possibly a giveaway, but I don't know. I like to do a giveaway for everybody. Just like the whole thing, like we changed it last time. Originally, these town hall meetings were only for members.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. And we only made it through 2 meetings where everybody that was a member said, shag this, open up to the public. We want everybody to see this. Yeah. Anyway, just put it out there.
Yeah. Well,
I think we're doing fine anyway. We're almost at 30 grand.
Yeah. No, we're doing great for sure. For sure. We just want to open the floor up to what you guys think. I mean, especially for the paying members, if there's anything you guys would like to see or would like to have included.
A lotto for members.
Cookbook. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, don't change the thing, bye. Yeah, right on.
Okay.
Cool. Well, should we do the logo first? Save the logo for after we talk to Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk to Richard. We talked to you guys a couple town halls ago. Richard was supposed to join us, didn't work out, so he's here tonight. Richard's a scout. Like I've been telling you guys, this is all happening through the internet. We're finding each other through this internet. It's being built by you, by Scouts, and Richard is one of them. He volunteered his time to join the board of directors and bring his professional skills to the table here, help us build this thing up, because there's a whole lot, way more than I ever thought. So many moving parts, like behind. Like you're out here doing something good, just being a good person, and you're doing some free woods trips or summer camp, whatever it is. Behind that, there's so much happening.
Yeah.
As far as like paperwork and insurances and logistics and a million things. That's where Richard's gonna come in. He's one of those people. So yeah, let's bring Richard on and have a chat.
Yeah, you ready, Rich?
Ready, Rich? This is our second guest. Here we go.
Hello.
Can you hear
Hello.
us?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Perfect. Welcome, buddy.
Good to see you guys finally in person, or I guess virtually.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Right back to you too.
Yeah, and hello all the Skotes out there. A lot of I've met already on Discord, so it's great to be on here. And like Matt said, Sunday we had a fantastic meeting, and we're every day we're making progress. So lots of great work and lots of great teamwork.
Yeah. That first meeting we had, yourself, Dan, and Heather, and us, it was really great to see it start really coming together. So yeah, keep it simple. It's just we want everybody to see you, see that you are a Scout, and also while we have Richard here, we still do need more board members, and need some young blood. Not saying we don't have any young blood now. We need some more young blood. Not saying that because Richard's up right now. I see a couple of gray hairs. Richard and Heather and Dan, they've all said that you want the full spectrum.
Yeah.
You want the full rainbow. You need young, you need old, you need knuckle draggers, you need white coats, whatever. So we still do need more people. So if you still are interested, just like Richard, reach out to us and maybe it'll happen. So anyway, Richard, all the Scouts want to know, man, who is Richard in a nutshell, and how did you first find out about Skote Outdoors?
Well, I watched when you were up in the north and built that first cabin and almost froze to death. So, which now would have been a few years ago. And then I guess about 10 months ago, when you released that first video about the little Smurf house there that you had kind of purchased, I started watching that, and then brought my whole family into it, and now everybody watches it. And I know you're a big hit down at the Toyota plant in Woodstock here, so word is getting around. But you can see the comments. It's amazing how many positive comments you guys get, and it's fantastic how you connect to nature and the videos. What was it, 3 videos ago? The first 10 minutes of collecting wood, you didn't say a word. And you and Kelly had the perfect camera angles to hear the ocean crash on the beach and the wind coming through the trees and grass. And it was just fantastic to see that live. And your soundtrack was nature. So it was fantastic. I'm originally from Newfoundland, so I could kind of relate to some of the things on there and appreciate some of the different places that you guys have been, because I've been there as well.
Scouts are gonna want to know. Any Newfie Scout watch right now, they heard it, their ears perked up. Richard, like, he's from Newfoundland. Where's he from in Newfoundland? And I already know, and that's a cool place. So you got to tell everybody.
Yeah, I'm from an island as well, a little bit bigger than your island, Bell Island. So I grew up there, and that was our playground, and it was fantastic. And we spent so much time outdoors. We were hardly indoors. We were indoors, I guess, to sleep. But I learned to swim in the same ocean that kind of crashes your bay there in that Atlantic Ocean. I don't know how I did it now, because now I can only last maybe 2 minutes, and then I'm out, and that's in the middle of summer. But we had a great childhood because, again, we were outdoors so much, and we had such a group of friends. So it was special. And when you guys started talking about Camp Stoke, it kind of caught my attention on, yeah, that would be pretty cool. And I I'm retired now as well, so I had some extra time, and I was kind of looking for something to do, an outlet. And I think the first thing really when you guys both announced that you were going to do the camp, right away came into my mind about one of the parks there that shut down in 2004.
Pretty Lou.
So yeah, and I just sent that to you, and then we were kind of back and forth a little bit, and it kind of grew. It grew from there. So it's been great, and we're far away from it, but we're not, because every day we're making progress. Like just this week, actually, we got our two people from tourism, Julia and Jeremy from Newfoundland Tourism. They're going to work with us. So each week we're making progress. And you say, you both say that in all the time, in the background, there's a lot of things kind of going on. So that was great for this week. And then we've got a meeting as well with people from Crown Land. So there's lots and lots of things going on. We're not going to get into it in detail because, again, there's so many twists and turns, but there is progress being made. So it's exciting. So
it is.
Yes. Oh, I love to hear that.
Yeah, and it is. And also, as soon as seen on your resume from Belle Isle, I was like, okay, love this. And also, Newfoundland is a great place to be doing all this. Because as you know, Newfoundland could use it. They could use tourism. We have so much outdoor, perfect, pristine outdoor conditions, and so little people,
Yeah.
so little industry already. So anything to do with tourism and charity, I'm sure the Newfoundland Tourism Board would gobble it up. And so they should. I mean, the world should see this place. No matter how busy Newfoundland got, it would take generations before it actually got busy. I mean, you drive down the Buren Highway. I mean, it's pretty much empty.
Yeah, that's incredible too.
Yeah.
Coming from Virginia, where, I mean, goodness gracious, there are so many people down in the States. Holy moly. You got to really work hard to not be around anybody. And coming here, hardly, it feels like there's, of course, people, and they're so kind and lovely, but it's dispersed,
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
empty.
And so I think it really is a great spot to have Camp Skote. Yeah, in such a place that's so rugged, wild, accessible, and just beautiful, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And all the people are such warm, loving hearts. So that's always a plus.
It's like Richard, Belle Isle boy.
That's right. Born and bred.
Yeah, it's great, Richard, about the tourism crowd and doing that. Also, it's great that you're on here and willing to do this chat for your time. People probably also going to want to know a little bit, like, what is your background? You say you just retired. What have you been doing all these years? If you want to share it, if not, that's fine.
Well, anybody that saw Heather last week, they're just going to think that I copied her, everything that she did. But we've got a lot of common. We didn't know each other before this project, but I went to Memorial University as well. Did an economics degree as well, same as Heather. So that was the first few things that were funny. I've got two adult kids right now. I was in banking. I didn't go in to be a CPA like Heather did, but I was in banking for pretty well 30 years and 28 years with Scotiabank. And the last 6 years now I've had chronic severe psoriatic arthritis. So in August, I pretty well had to retire. And my retirement plans now have changed a little bit, but I could still use my experience and some of my insight and some of the experience from boards and different things that I've done before, especially knowing the landscape there and knowing how much is needed. Plus the fact you guys have 482,000 subscribers, and when they eventually come to visit Newfoundland for that trip, it's going to be one of the trips of a lifetime for them. Just like most other people say when they leave there, how it was an amazing trip. So, and I can already see some of the festivals and some of the things that are going to happen. And I'm, again, putting the cart a little bit before the horse, but it's exciting where we're going to get to down the road. Now, if I just bought tickets yesterday on that lottery Friday night. If I win that, everything's taken care of. We'll be open by June.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's great. Great reason to be here. I mean, it sucks to hear your plans had to change due to what's going on, but good on you for not letting it get you down and deciding to just, enjoy what you can, do what you can, and use that big smart brain of yours and them fast typing fingers, baby, and help this thing get going. Wonderful.
Well, I'm here in Ontario as well, so I'm hoping to spend more time now home in Newfoundland, especially during the summers when the weather's a little bit better than right now. But I'm looking forward to this being a long-term thing. So
absolutely, we're gonna be doing Camp Scout. I'll be an old man before hang up keys and like the board of directors. You're on it. You're that inside core that's gonna help keep this thing ticking. Can't see why you wouldn't be doing this for a long time.
Yes, sir. And when you come back to Newfoundland, you know a spot to visit.
Yeah, you'll have to take me out jigging again, like you did last summer. That looked you had a great time out there, so that'd be fantastic. And that's one of the things that if we're able to get that piece of land right there on the ocean, wouldn't that be fantastic to give 20 or 30,000 other people that experience that day that you had out there jigging for cod? Just simple things like that. That's fantastic experiences. Same thing with when you have the boil up there on the beach. That's fantastic because you're surrounded by your family and you're just having a great time. So many families and people just don't get to experience that anymore. And as well, even if you've got a choice to make, do I go buy groceries this week or take the $1,000 and go to Terranova for 3 or 4 days with the kids? And it's just not doable always. So again, with your idea, having this project is going to be fantastic. What you're going to give people now that just aren't in a position to be able to experience it. So that'll be exciting as well.
Yeah, we're really excited for exactly what you just said, Richard, being able to basically help assist and facilitate those core memories for people like cod jigging or boil ups or, campfire building or just being together as a family without it having this huge overhead of like, oh my gosh, this cost us like $1,000. And like, can we really afford it? No, but like, it's important. We need to do it. So yeah, I totally agree with you. And I saw someone in the chat ask, is Camp Scout only for people in our area?
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
I'm glad you've seen that. Yeah.
No, it's definitely not. It's going to be open to everybody. So travelers from all around the world, we hope to get. Maybe we'll even have a little map or something inside the main headquarter building where you can put a little pin on where you came from. That'd be pretty neat.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But even more than that, even though it's open to everybody, it's open to public, you can travel here from anywhere. Let's get real. Most people in the world aren't in a position to get an expensive ass flight all the way to Newfoundland. Even though the camp is free, whatever we're doing here is free, you still got to get here. Likely, most of the world can't do that. That's where like Camp Scout, the physical camps is great, but something that's been really close to my heart is the charter program, and that's where it could be as far away as you can imagine. There could be a Scout club, a registered Scout club. Scout club numbers, 6422.
Yeah.
A rip off from Boy Scouts mixed with the Hells Angels, Biker Club mixed with Girl Guides, and take all that knowledge and to run the organization and help Joe, Dick, or Harry start their own outdoor club.
Yeah.
For him, his friends, their community. Wear the Scout badge, get the free gear, get the training, education to run it yourself.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure out how to do it. There's a whole lot of moving parts that's even harder to do, I guess, than physical camp. Yeah, harder to do, but a whole lot more logistically and insurance things and blah, blah, blah. But for anyone wondering, no, you're not going to have to get on a plane to get benefits from Camp Scout. You possibly could be doing it in your own community. You possibly could be starting your own club, which when we get to that point, that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, we're excited because, the possibilities are endless once you can break open the doors to that once everything's in place for the charter program. We've got so many Aussies, for example. Oh my gosh, I want to go to an Aussie Scout camp. That'd be so cool.
Just like everywhere. Richard offering his time on being the board and use professional skills like that. There's people reaching out too. It's like, hey, I'm a whitewater rafting expert, or some lady who's a welder is reaching out like, hey, I want to share my knowledge here, share my experience. there you go, girl. Start up your own Skote Trader Club and start,
Mhm.
doing whitewater rafting for free.
Yeah.
Let's connect those dots. Anyway, don't want to go too far of a wormhole. Richard asked Heather the same question last week. Maybe she already answered, I don't know. But in your mind, what's the biggest hurdle here for Camp Skote in these early days getting going?
I think it's going to be finding exactly that piece of land that we're looking for, close to you guys, about 20 acres, with a beach on the ocean, some trees. Trying to find that is going to be probably the biggest challenge over the next little while. I think on the paper end, we've kind of gotten it taken care of now, and the lawyers will do their work. But once that domino falls, I think everything else is just it's just gonna take off and just fall one by one. But that little unicorn that we're looking for, once we stumble into that, and whether it's crown land or someone comes to us where we uncover something, I think that's going to be the first domino to fall, and then watch out. So
Yeah.
Good answer. I like it.
There we go. I love it.
Sure, a lot of Scots are happy to hear that.
Yeah.
A lot of people are stoked about the land idea.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And really, my only last question, just so everyone kind of gets an idea of who you are and your motivations. Why do you really want to help? Is there a reason you want to help? And now you're trying to find more purpose since your plans have kind of changed. But is there more to that, or that kind of sums it up?
Yeah, like what makes you so excited for Camp Skote?
yeah, because it's such a positive thing that you guys have kind of come up with, and like I said, you've got 500,000 people that follow you regularly. Just with the number of people that signed up right away to fund this was impressive. It is needed, and just look what you've done with the Discord, how that has kind of just taken off. And I think there's just over 680 members that quick in a few weeks. And Jay and Chance, Sally, Miss Morris, Mustard Cat, Perry, Spangula, Guardian Knight, they've all done a fantastic. It looks like this has been up and running for the last 10 years, right?
Yeah, everyone's on.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So you've created such a fantastic community, and now to have that physical place to support that community besides the online friendships that have been developed. I saw one lady, she was 75 years old, and she was just signing up. She said, I'm here alone. So it's great to have all you guys to be able to chat with and reach out with. So stuff like that is just fantastic. So many positive things. And like you said earlier, even though sometimes my spine doesn't work great, or my hands or feet, I won't be helping you build anything, but I can help with logistics and some of the ops and whatnot. And it's a great outlet for me. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Oh, that is awesome. I love to hear the excitement. And yeah, it's such a big buzz, like such a good feeling, you know?
I know, it's
so much good creative energy and knowledge, experience, and teamwork, really.
Yeah.
That's putting us all together. And it's so amazing to have you on board, Rich. Thank you so much.
First time
I know, sorry. I like nicknames, but yes, Richard.
Yeah, I've been called worse, so.
Yeah, it is really exciting. Personally, I find it hard to shut her down a lot of nights. My mind just going with all this, and it's great to be around other people like that, Richard, because yourself, Dan, Heather, everyone's really into it. And that's what's going to make us happen. So the Scotes, I'm seeing the comments here. A lot of people saying, hey, Richard, thanks, Richard. A lot of Richard love in the comments. Scotes, I'm sure they all appreciate you. If they could say thank you for your time, I'm sure they would. So I'll say thank you for them.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, man, so much for volunteering your time, your expertise. You're doing a great job. And yeah, this is going to be a long-standing relationship. Someday, I'm sure we'll meet in person. But I also want to drive home again for people who just joined. We've never met Richard.
Yeah.
Richard has reached out through the internet. He's a Skote, just like all of you are. and we need more help. We need more Richards. We need more board members. Down the line, we're going to need, boots on the ground people to come here and help us actually tear through the ground and build the camp. And on it goes. We need people to start the charter programs, to run the programs. The list goes on. So, Richard, thank you. God love you, sir. We love you. And yeah, appreciate you sharing your time with us tonight.
Great, thanks. Looking forward to what we're going to do in the future.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We love you, Richard. We'll talk to you later. Thank you
Take
so
care.
much
Bye.
What a sweetheart. Aw.
Just like that. This is great. Hey, this new software we're using makes it really easy to add and remove guests like that and share screen and stuff. Which brings us back to the next thing. Let's share first slide. Never done this before either, so hopefully it works.
Yes, and I was just going to say thank you, everybody, for all the love for Richard. It's so sweet to see you guys and your support in there. So good. You guys are awesome. And yeah, a lot of you guys have seen him in the Discord. He's very active.
I've seen people asking, where is the Discord? Someone give me the Discord. I've seen it on here. Chance has already put it in here a couple times. Scroll through the comments. Little Chib. Little Chib. Show. What's this mean?
Oh!
There you go. Look. Boom. There you go. It's on the screen.
The new tech. How cool is that?
There you go. That's Chance. He's one of the fellows over running the Discord team. Also, thank you to all the peeps in Discord. There's a full team of mods over there and administrators running all that. We don't do anything with Discord. We're on there chatting sometimes. That's it. They do it all. God love them.
It's awesome. We're basically like one of you guys just chilling in and jumping on the Discord chats and saying things, sharing pictures, catching up with each other, asking how we're doing and all that. I love it.
Yeah, that's cool. So we can just... okay. Let's put another comment up here.
Oh!
How long are your sweater, Kelly?
I'll show you. Look at this thing. So I saw the gal who made this is actually on live right now. Girl, what? Look at this thing. Oh, how beautiful. She handmade this, of course. And it is like by far my favorite sweater. Look at these balloon sleeves. I'm so loving it. I was actually in bed one day and Maddie opened the package and was like, look at this. And I was like, oh my gosh, is that a baby blanket? But sure enough, he said, no, it's got arms. And I was like, oh man, I'm living in this thing from now on. And yes, it's so cozy. I saw some comments, people saying, you look so cozy. It makes me feel so cozy. So I'm glad I can make you feel nice and warm and cozy. And yes, I know. Thank you for the sweater. I love it.
Oh,
Don't get me started, Maddie. You know me.
I should have clicked that one.
Oh, yes. You're so silly.
Okay, let's share the Camp Skote logo. So like I said, we didn't draw this up. This is from ChatGPT. This is from our boy Chris, all the way from Ireland. Still haven't figured out with Chris how we're going to share his business contact information, because I'm sure some of you people, maybe business owners or something, might need some digital artwork made.
Yeah.
Chris is great guy to deal with. We'll share it at some point, but right now we're going to share the design. This is the logo we've all kind of settled on here, behind the scenes people. We want to put it up here. Let's see what you guys think. It's not set in stone.
We want to hear like a yes.
Yes or no.
Yes or no. That'll make it easy. Just hammer off your comments. Ready? Drum roll.
There we go.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? That's your Camp Skote logo. That could be on the flag. That could be on the merch, on sweaters, shirts, hats.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think.
Stickers.
That's homemade.
Yep.
You know.
It's a little play on the beaver that we've already got for Skote. So, of course, I'm sure you can see that in the corner of the main Skote logo, but the Camp Skote logo. Look at that thing.
Yeah, don't mind the little Camp Skote logo in the background. I can remove that.
Okay, yeah. There you go. You're getting good with this stuff. Look at you. Not so much of an old man, are you?
People, yes, love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, Chris did a great job with this.
Yeah, he really did.
And it's simple too, right? That could be any color shirt, any color hat, any color flag. I don't know, seems too cartoony. Okay.
There you
Camp
go.
Skote lettering a bit too weak. Okay.
Like it more bold.
Take that into account.
Yeah.
What else you got?
The beaver rowing.
Let's hear it. You guys can give, whatever kind of criticism you want.
Mhm.
None of this is personal. We're all building this girl, so tell us what you think.
Texas approves.
Texas approved. We're good.
We're good.
We're good. It's perfect. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's a really good logo, especially it's quite timeless, in my opinion. It doesn't have too many things, you know what I mean?
Someone lighten up the canoe, okay. Cute for the kiddos. Remember, it's not just about kids though.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we talk a lot about like the youth and stuff, helping youth. We're gonna help everybody, in my mind. All walks of life need some help. What's wrong?
I was trying to refocus.
I was out of focus.
Oh, maybe it's because the thing. I don't know.
Okay. So everyone likes it.
Awesome.
Now we got another one to show.
Yes. Now we have another one.
This is the first design idea we have for a graphic tee for Camp Skote merch. Big deal.
All right, here we go. Ooh.
What do you think of that?
Gosh, I love that. You know what it reminds me of? Is like in art class, the negative drawing thing with the cool pen. Oh man, I always wanted to be so good at that.
Yeah, that's
great.
That's on a t-shirt, hoodie, whatever. That could be the first shirt.
Yeah.
And again, he put a lot of time into that. None of that is ChatGPT or anything. Nowadays, it's kind of crazy. You can make a logo like that if you wanted to.
Yeah.
We won't. We want to support the artists, support art. And yeah, that's handmade. It's great.
Yeah.
People like it.
Yeah. A lot of people are blown away. Like, dang.
Well, love this. Great. So you guys will buy that shirt. Good.
Yeah.
That's what we need to know.
Yes, woodcut print. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Patches, exactly. Like patches, stickers, all sorts of things. Yeah, and someone said that they love how it is like Camp Skote in the stars, like constellations, right?
Yep, and that's our boy Chris. We did not design that.
Yep.
Chris in Ireland, Skote, who reached out, just like Richard, complete strangers, offered his services for free. He did all this volunteer. Not just drew us up. We had like multiple meetings, Zoom calls, showing us his design boards and going through all these different things. Full on process, and he donated all that for free.
Yeah.
God love him.
So great. Well, I'm so stoked to see that you guys love it. I know. I can't wait to get that on a t-shirt. I would wear that on a sweatshirt all the time. That'd be like my first go-to grab one,
And remember, I've seen someone talk about the logo. Keep the original logo. The logo you guys used to see now, that's Skote Outdoors. That's just the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That's what you guys know. Camp Skote is his own entity. That's actual charity, Canadian registered charity. Needs its own everything, its own logo, whole 9 yards.
Yeah, it has to be distinguishable, recognizable, and like, yes, you can tell it's associated, but it has to be its own thing, which makes a lot of sense. And some of you guys have asked if there's going to be like a Camp Skote YouTube channel or anything like that specific to the Camp Skote stuff, and no, we're not going to do that.
As of right now.
As of right now.
Who knows? This thing could grow to the point, maybe there's a Camp Skote, team going around, but I think for now we can cover it. Between what we do here, stuff that's happening at camp, like rest assured, as soon as we break ground that camp, we'll be there all the time. And we'll just keep the camera with us and film like we do and share it all. But no, it's probably all going to be here for now. There's not going to be enough content with the camp. 'Cause once camp is up and running, we're not going to be there filming families using it or kids using it or whatever's happening. Yeah, we'll show some advertisement videos and like film what's happening, document it a bit. But for the most part, it's all just happy families and happy people just doing your thing off camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't want it. We're not going to exploit everybody with a camera.
Yeah, that's right. And maybe if we go and we're doing like a workshop or something or like a big summer meet and greet or something, we'll totally bring the camera and like do that. But we want to be able to respect people's privacy, their time, and also their experience. We don't want to put cameras in people's faces. That's not what we're doing here.
No.
We just want to make a good environment for people. And I also saw a comment, would we have like Newfie like grandma and grandpas or nan and pops who could like chaperone kids who don't come with their like parents.
Who knows?
There's plenty of Gords in the world, you know, Gords and Smitties. I mean, they're very 1 in a million, of course, like our Gord and Smitties, but I think there's lots of people who probably would want to help.
Well, there are, for sure. Then it all comes down to a whole lot of paperwork, I guess, to figure out if that's proper, background checks, insurance, liabilities, on and on it goes. VSC checks. So I'm learning so much all the time talking to people like Richard about how much there is to this. But yeah, absolutely. We don't want just to have the adventure sport professional doing whitewater rafting. We want guys like Patty Peak, our neighbor here, doing a crab pot course. Yeah. Or a workshop where kids, adults, families, whatever can show up, all the materials there, and just spend 2 or 3 days building lobster pots. Why not? Not that you're gonna be a lobster fisherman, just because you'd like to learn how to make one. And it's just a good hands-on thing. It's endless what we can do, really. Yeah. People are asking about the merch. I'm not sure when the Camp Skote merch is going to be available, that logo and that stuff we just showed, but you might have missed it. When was it? Like 3 or 4 days ago, we launched SkoteOutdoors.com. Yep. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's just a shop. There's not any like behind-the-scenes info or anything yet. It's just merch. But if you go to SkoteOutdoors.com, you can get a hat, hoodie, shirt. A lot of the sizes are sold out already. Apologies, like the way we explain we're doing this. We try to do it all ourselves. And when I say ourselves, I mean my brother-in-law and sister up in Alberta. Their entire basement now is covered in Skote merch. And my brother-in-law has been there for the past 2 days, nonstop, boxing up orders to ship all your stuff out. In the first couple of days, we got 215 orders for Skote merch. So thank you. Yeah. Love that. Very happy to know that there's like Skote merch traveling through the mail somewhere right now on the way. They're everywhere. Yeah. It's pretty cool because you can actually look at a digital globe and it shows where people are tuning in from on the store. And there were people from everywhere.
Yeah, some people say that it's sold out. Not everything is sold out. Yes, there are definitely some like sweatshirts in certain sizes or shirts and sizes that have sold out. We only had a limited number of items for this first run. We wanted to basically make a test batch before we just drop the hammer and have a huge order. But things being sold out gives us a great indication of what you guys like. And yeah, it's been really great. So for sure, after this live, go check out SkoteOutdoors.com. See if there's anything you want to support us and get for yourself from Skote merch. Yeah, super excited.
It is shipped to the U.S. now. Seeing a bunch of people say it wasn't shipped to the U.S. It wasn't. You guys all started commenting and messaging on stuff. We seen it. Went in and changed a couple settings. Magic of a mouse pad on a laptop. Boom! All of a sudden, it ships to the U.S. It works fine now. Yeah. So all that merch at my sister's place, once it's all sold out, we'll put together another order and do it all over again. That's the plan right now. Yeah. We're just gonna take it slow. Yeah, see how it goes. But thank you for everyone who ordered it. It's great. Love the idea that's all out there.
Yeah. And old Mitch out there who's packing up the orders is having so much fun. So you can rest assured knowing that your packages are being sent with really good energy. He's having like the time of his life out there. He said it's really fun.
Yeah, he is enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent us a picture of his whole setup. The whole basement is just full of boxes.
Yeah.
He got a little table set up with labels, whole 9 yards. We thought that'd be cool to, try and curate your experience a bit better and make it our own. And yeah, it's a learning experience, that's for sure. Yeah. Because it was when it started going off, I think he said the best he did was like 40 orders in a day. Doesn't sound like much when you're talking about 215 orders. We're getting through it. So it takes a little while, just know that's why.
Yes, I saw Mama Jules said we need a Skote tote. Girl, there is a Skote tote. I have one on the way. I'm very excited to use it. But yeah, there's a Skote tote. I think it's only like $12 or something like that. That might be Canadian prices, so I don't really know exactly what it would be. Yeah, exactly. Skote totes are on the site.
Skote beer.
Skote beer. That's funny. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for your support with all the merch. And yeah, it's really exciting. Our next drop, I'm sure we'll have lots of more designs and different colors and things like that. But this is the first run, so I think it's doing really good.
Yeah, in the near future, the plan is to start running a monthly shirt.
Yeah.
Have the standard Skote sweater and hat that you can get, but each month we'll do a new design. Maybe one design, 1 month it's who knows, whatever it is, something that Chris comes up with, and then after it end of that month, boom, it's gone. You can't buy it again, and the following month there's another one. A limited 1 month.
Yeah.
Shirt. Just kind of make like collector cards. Don't have to get them all, but if you do have it. Once a month is over, no one else can get it. Kind of cool.
Yes, I know from my experience, for concerts and stuff, I love Billy Strings so much. And every single concert, I've been to 9. Every single concert I go to, there's like a brand new shirt that's only there or like only for that specific amount of time until they sell out and they don't make any more. Like I've got a frog playing banjo on a log and I love it. It's my favorite shirt and I cannot find it anywhere else. And so I have like this coveted Billy String shirt and I don't know, maybe like a couple of those, but I think it's really cool. It makes it really exciting. Just to look forward to the next month and see what it is. And if you like it, grab it. If you don't, no worries. But yeah, I think that'd be really neat. Plus it gives our buddy more creative work, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Support some artists. Yeah. Also
talking about the merch, a lot of Newfies buys. Comes to shipping. I looked myself too. I was like, holy smokes. It's not cheap to ship stuff from Newfoundland is how it is. As far as we know, there's no way we can get it further down. Mitch or brother-in-law went to Canada Post, talked to them about it. And they're like, you're shipping it from Alberta to Newfoundland. Just what it is. It's like $20 or $22 shipping or something like that, which is, you got a $32 shirt and you add $20 shipping. It's a $50 shirt real quick.
Yeah.
We get it. It ain't no $12 Walmart shirt. That's where I'm at. But the ones that are doing it, God love you, buy. Just know there's no way we can get it down anymore. We're not making any money on the shipping or anything like that. And we try to keep it all as cheap as we could.
Yeah.
Hi from Texas.
Yo, Texas.
I hate being called Skote. Why? Yeah, all right, let's go to the comments. We're in our last few minutes here.
Oh, here we are.
Let's hit the comments and do a run of comment questions. What we got?
Let's see here.
Hi from Oregon, Daddy Songs. How you doing? Where'd the word Skote come from? Skote, Newfie word, as far as I know. Skote means push, pull, toil, work hard. Grab hold of rope. Skote on her. Skote on her.
Yeah. Basically like another word for like heaving.
Usually
like
use
heave.
it to talk about people though, or like refer to someone like, oh, what's the Skote doing? Like, oh, come on, Skote, let's go. It's a person normally, but also a Skote on her. Push and pulling.
How's Baby Skote? I saw you posted them kicking. Yes! Baby Skote is doing awesome, growing very well. Sometimes wakes me up in the night from just rolling around, I guess. We're getting really excited. Some of the little things I've ordered are coming in, so I'm getting into like nesting mode very heavy today. Or not today, but the last few weeks. Tomorrow I'll be like 24 weeks pregnant. What? So that's exciting. And so for both of us, the time clock is really ticking.
No, I don't feel like stressed about the idea of being a dad and all that, and all the baby stresses. A lot of people reach out like, "Oh, I think I'm worried," but I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
To me, what I'm worried about, I ain't worried, but my stress is getting all the work done, the actual work, getting the house ready. It's like my goal originally was to have the bathroom ready, Kelly in the tub for Christmas.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Yeah.
It'll be done obviously before the baby. It'll be done soonish. Once that's done, there's still like 15, 20 more things to do. So many things to do as far as building to get the house baby ready, family cozy ready.
Yeah.
All the way till spring. Be going really.
Oh yeah.
That's something.
Always going to something.
And right now, it's just like the idea of like I go in Patty's place over there and you walk in. It's like, oh, everything is done. Everything's where it's supposed to be. There's not a hammer or screwdriver in sight. Nothing laid out, no tool. You don't need them in there because all the work is done. Right now, when I look around this place, I'm like, I
can't imagine.
It's hard to even imagine it. I'm like, will we ever get there? That's it. And how to have a ticking timeline. Kelly's stomach slowly growing. Reminds me every day she comes in and pokes me in the face with her gut. Just reminds me how hard I got to work that day. Yeah, it's great. It's good.
Yeah.
God love you, Chance. Keep putting that thing up.
Yes, it's exciting. Construction living, building a dream. It's life. It definitely is. And I think it may be one of those things where it's like maybe the house is never really finished, which is kind of exciting, because once it feels really, really finished, it's like, what do you do now? You know? Yeah.
I agree, Nathan Arnold, living a dream, buddy. 100%. Not complaining. Just stating facts. We do love it out here, that's for sure. Do we know the gender? We never did say the gender.
We're not revealing.
Pop it off. Let's pop it off.
No, brother.
Pop it off right now. I don't care. I'll do it.
I know you don't care. You're not the one giving birth to a baby.
C10, hell yeah, I'll do it.
No, you won't. He won't be in the video next week if he does.
Well, we have a Skote Christmas party. That's a good idea.
That would be really funny. We're gonna do something special for our annual Skote Christmas video. I think was it the first video of the house that you posted where we were doing Christmas stuff? Yes, we actually made a little Christmas movie last year for our family, the day before Christmas, because we were like, oh gosh,
That was the gift.
That was the gift. We were like, oh, we haven't sent them anything, and we can't really send them anything. Maybe we should share that. That was actually so cute. Okay, we'll make another one. What's for Christmas dinner?
Yep.
A turkey.
Boy.
A turkey. Yep, our friend Ruby, we purchased a bunch of turkeys, and she's been raising them for us and has them all processed up. So that's going to be really nice to have an official Christmas turkey.
Yeah, real first turkey. Next year, I'll be raising them here in St. Joseph's. Also, update on animals. All the animals are gone, harvested, or gone for breeding. All that's left here on the island is hens.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah, it is really nice. Now, they've slowed production down a lot, as most all chickens do in the wintertime, but they're still useful. Yep.
Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, Skote Christmas special. That's right. We're starting on the Christmas special this weekend for you guys. Really, we've only had one Christmas here together. Or we only had one Christmas together ever. It's a new couple, new marriage, new everything, really.
Yeah.
Our only real tradition, I guess, is the boat lighting. Everyone around here, we load Cape Millie up with a bunch of lights, the old longliner, steam into Bain Harbor, and a bunch of skippers in there got all their longliners, the proper longliners, all kitted out and lights and everything. Everyone jumps aboard the boats, and there's kind of partying on the boats while we drive around. And then we steam from Bain Harbor to 3 or 4 different communities along the water, pull up into harbor. No one goes ashore. They just pull up in harbor, kind of put them all idle. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone is shooting up fireworks at random. All the community on shore, it's sitting on shore in the cars or standing up, watching and cheering. Last firework goes off. Everyone fires them up, steams out to the next community. Last year was a whole lot of fun. With just 2 of us.
Yeah.
Plus everyone else on their boats. No idea what to expect, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember going to the first community and being like, oh, this is super cool. All the boats put their lights on. How pretty. And then it was like, boom, boom. I was like, oh my God, what's that? And yeah, everyone was lighting off fireworks, partying on the back of the boats. I was like, this is a party. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Way different from down south. Oh my gosh, this is like the coolest Christmas parade I've ever been in. For sure.
Yeah, if you want to kind of see what we're talking about, if you haven't seen it, back in video number 1, the very first one of this whole house series, there's a couple clips of that boat parade in there. Right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. It's right near the end. It's like a little Christmas bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Little Skote's a boy, Care Bear 64.
Oh, you wish. Plans for a skating rink? I freaking wish. I really want to skate. I was just talking to our neighbor Patty on the phone today, and I was like, brother, tell me where some good ponds with no brooks are that freeze fast and aren't too big, because I'd love to do some little twirls. I love ice skating. I actually did ice skate, figure skating for a little bit when I was younger. But yes, the ice princess never really gets out of the blood, I suppose.
Port Grave has an awesome boat lighting show. They're famous for it. Bain Harbor one is coming up, though. The boys in Bain Harbor tend to take it pretty serious.
They do.
Yeah. Need fainting goats.
Oh, I always wanted fainting goats. They're so funny. Oh my gosh, we would be out there chasing all day.
Have you all landed any names yet? Cooler. It's Cooler Clark, folks. It's official.
Cooler and Bobby Sue.
Cooler, Bobby Sue, Billy Dean. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, boys. We still haven't eaten supper yet. It's 9 o'clock here now, Newfoundland time. We're normally in bed 8:30. That's a good night for us, 8:30, sleeping by 9.
Yeah.
We're going to go make supper still tonight. Just wrap this up.
I don't even know what we're having.
Don't even know what we're having.
Oh, I wish we had a frozen pizza.
No frozen pizza.
No frozen pizza. I made homemade sourdough pizza yesterday. Actually, it lasted like 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
2 days ago.
So good, though.
Anyway, Skotes, thanks for being here with us. Thanks for all your love, all your support, your comments, for watching all these videos, the Sunday videos. Thank you to Richard for coming on here and the rest of the board. If you do want to join the board and you're someone kind of like Richard, you have some extra time, you have professional skills that would benefit Camp Skote, send them over. Put your address in the email, board member application. We'll see it. We'll take a look over it. We're still looking for more people.
Yeah.
Ideally, some young blood. You know, don't think because you're not old and gray you can't join the board. You know.
Very true.
Look at her; she's in there. So yeah, boys, we love you all. Thank you for support. Thank you for being here, and see you Sunday.
Yes, we love you guys. We'll see you on Sunday. Take care.
Bye.